And so I'm still in the courthouse, downtown Elmore County Courthouse, looking at the various Veterans Affairs It says, we at the State of Alabama Department of Veterans Affairs are committed to providing top quality public service. Top quality public service. How you doing? How you doing? Y'all provide public service in this particular office for veterans? Is that what the sign is saying? So y'all tend to veterans. That's VA, hospital, retired military, disabled military. Is that how that works? Okay, well, thank you. Your name?
Steve Reeves.
Steve, how you doing? I'm Jeremiah.
Who are you?
Jeremiah. We're keeping it 100 at Alabama.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, so, yeah, I keep it cordial with people. I'm not a disrespectful person in general. I mean, I guess it's all in how you approach me. If you're polite, then I'm polite. If you're respectable, I'm respectable. Let's go see what's upstairs. Like I said, that's that big monument that says this building was 1866. And I'm giving you those viewers who are subscribed to my channel an opportunity to see things if they've never been to the state of Alabama, Middle District, Wetumpka downtown, historical landmarks. Well, you're taking a tour with me. So this is what we're doing. You have the appraisal office, commission meeting chambers. Had different massive, huh? I guess they don't make them like this no more, all this old stuff and designs. So, that's a mental health, probate office. That too is a probate office. Probate office? Okay, thank you, ma'am. Security camera there. But very historical. I'm not sure where all that goes. Not a lot of people here, really. Just a couple of different offices. So downtown Wetumpka, Elmore County Courthouse is where you can come and take care of your driver license needs, I suppose, and different things. Got a little bulletin here. All right, you got a little kiosk thing here. This is driver license division, where they can tend to all your personal driver license needs. Says tag office, women. You have a security notice. Firearms are prohibited in this facility. This is Welcome to the Elmore County Administrative Complex at the historic courthouse. This is a historic courthouse. People here doing their job. And we have a couple other employees here doing their work, doing their job. Okay, so friendly enough. And some of the scenery. I don't know who that guy is. I don't know. Just some kind of picture. But yeah, definitely interesting here, guys. Not much going on here, I suppose. Well, like I said, this is downtown Middle District. Courthouse or something. How you doing, man? Yes, I'm recording, getting personal content. Huh? My intention is not to record y'all. Even though I'm allowed to, I'm not, my intent is to. Huh? Oh, personal content for a story. Personal content for a story.
Not be on TV,
TV? No. Personal content. And, huh? No, you're fine, ma'am. You know, a lot of people don't get to travel, so, I mean, it's historical, it's old. For those who don't have money to travel state to state, this is something they've never seen or experienced, and I'm giving them the opportunity to do it.
Sir, we can give you permission to put our faces on your video.
Are you a public employee?
Yeah, but I'd rather you didn't do that.
You rather. It's not a law that I have to stop filming you. And my intent here is not to film you, but the actual historic site.
Well, I'd like to step out of it when you do that.
Okay, well, just stay out of here. But you are a public employee. You work for me and the public. Yes, you can. You can do that. You have every, see? Congratulations. You have first learned you're independent.
And your name is?
I didn't give it. But yeah, you can do that. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. But you know my name. That's it.
You're a public worker, ma'am. I have access to anything that a public worker does. Yeah, there's no expectancy of privacy in the public. If you want privacy, you have to create it in public. And all I'm doing is expressing my First Amendment right, which is the freedom of religion, assembly, press, and speech.
Okay.
And the Department of Homeland Security says I can record, film, and observe any federal officer, anything open to the public from a public access.
And you are?
I didn't give my name,
I understand that.
but you can call me Big J at Keeping Alabama 100.
And you parked where?
I did not say I parked or drove or anything.
Okay. Have a good day.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Please don't video me anymore, sir.
Well, my intent, like I said, was not to come here and video you, but the historic building. No, you can't. I'm just sitting here recording the historic stuff of this building.
Come on, let's go. Let's go outside.
Is this public area?
Come on, let's go outside.
I don't have to go outside.
Come on.
You have no authority over me.
Do you have business right here?
I sure do. This is not
business?
loitering. I'm engaging in an activity which is recorded for personal content. I'm a personal journalism. I'm doing the First Amendment audit, if you must know, which gives me the right of freedom of press and speech, assembly, and all that. And there's no law saying I cannot access foyers, corridors from the Department of Homeland Security has given me the right to be in any public accessible area to record you, any public official actually. So this is what I'm doing.
Well, let's come up to my office and you can record me.
Well, if
Come
you want
on.
to do a personal interview, we can.
Come on. Because we're not going to disrupt the flow of business for other
Oh yeah,
citizens.
it's so
who
crowded
have-
in here. You're
for
right.
other citizens who have the same right that you do.
You're absolutely right.
There you go.
But I am about through. So unless you
Good.
just want
Well,
to
my
give me some
office is
personal
outside.
information, well, my office is over this way. If I've broken the law, you can call the police. I have every right to be here. This is public accessible. Excuse me. Thank you. Like I said, I'm just gathering personal content for a story that I'm doing and then I'm going to leave. If you feel I've broken any law, you're free to call anyone you want to call. I mean, there's a lot of people that live in other states who don't have the money or the funds to take vacation or to travel. They don't know nothing about historical downtown Wetumpka. I mean, this stuff, they said it was 1866.
Right.
I mean, it's very historical.
We could schedule a tour for you, and you could go through this whole place and learn everything you ever wanted.
Exactly. But that's not my personal intent to do it that way.
So your agenda is personal. Your agenda is not to help other people.
It's personal, but at the same time, it does allow other viewers who have not been here a chance and opportunity to see your beautiful downtown Elmore County courthouse, which I have every right to do. It's called public photography. I've done nothing wrong, and I'm not disrupting anybody, and I've told you my intent of being here. And like I said, I'm not here to video people personally unless they interact with me. Well, then you'll be on camera. But other than that, I'm just getting a nice scenery and then I'm leaving. And actually, I'm about through. I'm actually through until y'all engage with me. But I'm doing a First Amendment audit, which gives me every right to be here. Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of press. So that's all I'm doing. Want to educate society and those who may or may not know. We all have accountability and we all have rights, and people need to know their rights. And not enforce their policies does not override law, all I'm saying. But I'm about to wrap this up, get some snapshots on the outside, and y'all have a good day. Thank you for your time. And I will keep that in mind as far as calling for a personal tour to gather more in-depth knowledge of the historical, that the signs may not get. I see you got monuments out there of the Korean War, World War I. I mean, all the stuff is interesting. I mean, there's some stuff they just don't teach in school no more. Some folks may not never have an opportunity to come here and see it. So I'm giving them a shot to do it as well. So it's personal content, but it allows my viewers, when I upload my story, an opportunity to see stuff they never had a chance to see. So that was all my intent. I thank y'all for your time. Okay, so that was that. Hopefully, there's no future interaction with anyone. And at the same time, I hope these folks, even though, well, hold on, we may have activity here. We had a couple officers here. Maybe they were called or notified. I'm not sure. But until they engage with me, I'm just ignoring them. Okay. So we got some monuments over here.
Hey, how you doing today?
Hey, how y'all officers doing?
Hey, if you can just stay out of the building, that's all they want. You're free to film all that, just stay out of the building, okay?
That's accessible to the public, correct?
It is, but you can't be filming in there according to what they're saying. So.
Their policies don't trump the law. I have the First Amendment audit that I'm doing right now for contempt for authority, gives me freedom of press. And also Homeland Security 2010 revised version 2018 gives me the right to photograph you and your in there, any public officials and anything else. I could ask you for your name and ID number as well, but I'm not choosing to. Thank you, officer. But yes, I do have the right to photograph. I have not broken the law.
Okay.
And it just gives people an opportunity.
Right.
Thank you. Right. So over here we have some monuments. Of the Korean War. I guess these are the people who have died and fought for this country and our rights to be here. you have all these flags over here. I'm not sure what every flag means, but it's a historical marker. Nice little trees. But this is downtown Wetumpka area. I guess it's old. And then there you go. Go back in there and maybe teach them the law. So that's it. This is my first video on audit, my First Amendment right, public photography. This is Big J at keeping it 100, keeping Alabama 100, knowing our rights. It seems them officers were well informed. That didn't give me much hassle. And so I'm gonna end this video now. It was a pretty quick response though. For someone who called the police on me. So I was gonna close this video, but let's go have a look at this vehicle over here. So it just goes to show you, even in a small portion of any state where the population on the outskirts may not be as huge or expected with a lot of people or traffic, there are those who are still uneducated. So 911 emergency is actually called the Wetumpka Police. Car number 181. Pretty good thread on the tires. But that's that. And so I'm gonna continue on down until I find something else I can record and express my constitutional rights to do so. Elmore County Administration Complex at the historic courthouse. So there you go, people. All right, I'm gonna sign off till I get to another location. Y'all have a good day. Be blessed. This is Big J at keeping Alabama 100, keeping it real, knowing our rights. Check me out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your time. Keep it 100, people.